you for staying with Checkpoint. Nangolo Mbumba sworn in as the Namibia's fourth president following the passing of President Hage Geingob. Here is Shisia Wasilo with a biography of the late President Hage Geingob.
He was one of the few remaining leaders of the freedom struggle in the Southern African region. A distinguished education expert, Hage Geingob often loved to play down his activism and academic achievements by embracing soccer, which he loved. He was also the longest-serving Prime Minister of Namibia, having held the position first for 12 years between 1990 and 2002, then in 2008 until his election in 2014. But below the humble demeanor, Geingob was a tough revolutionary. He was born on August 3, 1941 in Otavi, in the then Southwest Africa. The province was being administered by South Africa, which had taken over after the defeat of Namibia primary colonizer, Germany, in the First World War. He would begin his education at Augustinium under the Bantustan policy that was also employed by the apartheid regime in South Africa. Bantustan regions were segregated parts where Africans lived separate from white ruling minority. At Augustinium, the youthful Geingob led a protest against the quality of education, leading to his expulsion. However, he was later allowed to proceed with his education. He trained as a teacher and taught in various local primary schools before seeking more education, while joining liberation efforts that had kicked off in the 60s. His death comes decades after a plane he was scheduled to board to Tanzania exploded before he and other passengers boarded. The plane had been chartered by African National Congress to Dar es Salaam. That was in 1963. The apartheid regime had allegedly planted a bomb on the aircraft. He would later proceed to Fordham University in the United States, where he earned a bachelor's degree in economics and sociology. Geingob continued his academic pursuits, obtaining a master's degree and a PhD in international relations from the University of Leeds in the United Kingdom. His academic achievements laid the foundation for his subsequent involvement in politics. He became active in the Namibian liberation movement and joined the Southwest Africa People's Organization, or SWAPO, the primary political force fighting against South African apartheid rule in Namibia. Geingob's early diplomatic skills and commitment to the cause earned him prominent roles within SWAPO and international recognition. As SWAPO's representative to the United Nations in the United States during the 1970s and 1980s, Geingob tirelessly advocated for Namibia's independence. His diplomatic efforts contributed to the international community's growing support for Namibian self-determination. In 1990, Namibia finally gained independence from South Africa, and Sam Nujoma became first president of the new nation.
As the first president of the Republic of Namibia,
Geingob, having played a crucial role in the struggle, assumed various ministerial positions in the newly formed government, showcasing his commitment to the nation's development. He served as Prime Minister from 1990 to 2002, playing a pivotal role in shaping Namibia's policies and institutions. In 2002, he faced a temporary setback when he was replaced as a Prime Minister. However, he remained active in politics and continued to contribute to the development of Namibia. In 2012, he returned to the forefront of Namibian politics, assuming the position of the Vice President. His return was followed by his election as SWAPO's presidential candidate in 2014. In the November 2014 elections, Geingob secured a decisive victory, becoming Namibia's third president. His presidency marked a continuation of his lifelong commitment to serving the Namibian people and fostering inclusive development. While facing criticism for economic challenges and governance issues, Geingob continued to engage with various stakeholders and promote open dialogue. He has been married 3 times. His first marriage was to Penesupifo Pohamba, the sister of former Namibian President Hifikepunye Pohamba. His second marriage, which significantly impacted his political trajectory, was to Loini Kandume. Kandume was a respected activist in Namibia and played a notable role in the struggle for independence. Unfortunately, she passed away in a car accident in 1985, a tragedy that deeply affected Geingob. This loss is often cited as a dark period in his life, formed his dedication to the cause of Namibian liberation. Later, in 2015, Geingob married his third wife, Monica Kalondo. Kalondo is a lawyer by profession. Monica has been involved in various philanthropic and social initiatives. Her background in media and public relations has contributed to the public image of the presidential couple. Late President Hage Geingob has been battling prostate cancer. He subsequently went for treatment in the United States on 25th January. He returned from America on 30th January following 2 days of treatment until his demise.
I was never hospitalized before. Now to go in intensive care, it frightened me. Terrible experience.
It is with utmost sadness and regret that I inform you that our beloved Dr. Hage G. Geingob, the President of the Republic of Namibia, has passed on today, Sunday, 4 February 2024, at about 00 hours 04 at Lady Pohamba Hospital.
As the country's third president, he will be remembered for navigating the complexities of governance, emphasizing economic empowerment, social justice, and regional stability. Before his death, he was pushing for reparations from Germany over the 1904 to 1908 genocide of the Herero and Namakwa people by the then colonizer. Namibia has also emerged as a sporting and tourism hub since gaining her independence. Shisia Wasilwa, KTN News.
All right, thank you, Wasila, for that detailed report. And once again, condolences to